Yo, I hate to say this, but blacks are really some cowards. It's easier for blacks to fight the system than to deal with the problem that we face as a people. You know, it's easier for us to run around here like Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is the most cowardice group I've ever seen. They don't deal with black problems. They deal with black problems versus the system. See, so they'll take on the Centolia Brown case, but they won't take on black people who are pimping black girls. They won't occupy the streets and deal with the pimps. They won't occupy the streets and deal with the gangbangers. They won't confront the churches, but they'll confront the system. And that's how we are as black people. What law can this white man put in place that's going to tell you that you can go for self? What law? What law do we have that we need for a black politician to get in office to say, hey, I enacted this law, now y'all can go for self? Okay, only thing they can really do for us is give us reparations. Outside of that, there's nothing the white man can do for us. You're free. We're free to do for self. The only people holding black people back is black people. We're holding each other back. We will fight for police brutality. We'll fight this discrimination and that discrimination. But who's the ones out this season right now spending money they don't have in a holiday that everyone approves is fake? Who was the one spending money during Thanksgiving? Let's take Colin Kaepernick. Everyone was rah-rahing about Colin Kaepernick and Nike. But how many blacks actually stopped watching football? Look at your Facebook timeline. We couldn't even get together to stop watching football. But we'll complain about the NFL is not allowing Colin Kaepernick to play. Every Sunday a quarterback goes down. What you see? Why don't they call Colin Kaepernick? Why should they? Why should they? We can't even get together and unite behind a cause like that. We're holding each other back. It's us. There's nothing no one in office can do for us. They can't make you unite. They can't make you stop spending your money. I don't believe in the religion, but in the Holy Quran it says this: on the day of judgment, the devil gonna tell God, don't judge me for what they did. I just made a call and they came. That's what we're doing. The white man Bendon said, go do what you want to do. Go be free. Get the fuck away from us. We can't even feed our people. How are we going to feed you? But we the ones that want to hang on and cry, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. When we put $10 billion a year in the church, we want to cry about us being gentrified when we're putting $10 billion a year in the church. We want to cry about the Koreans and the Chinese having beauty salons in our neighborhoods and this one and that one occupying our neighborhoods when we're spending our money foolishly. Think about it. I'm not going to tell you not to spend your money foolishly if you're giving it to me. I'm not about to do that. I'm going to keep letting you spend your money foolishly. But we'll blame everybody except us. It's time for us to do for us. It's time for us to put down the egos of who's going to be the leader and this organization and this stupid ass shit. This is the one I hate the most. You know why we ain't got nothing? Because we call ourselves black. You got to call yourself a Moor. Nigga, you don't got nothing more than I got it when you running around here calling yourself a Moor. You don't got no pot to piss in, no land to grow your food. The police will move and beat your ass just as quick as they'll beat my ass, and I'm calling myself black and you calling yourself Moor. You'll go to court and you'll talk that I got a treaty shit, and it's for the Hebrew Israelites too. It doesn't matter what we'll call ourselves. It matters that we unite and do for self. We don't got to call ourselves Islam or Moors or Christians. They not beating our asses or oppressing us because we're Islam or we're Moor or we're Christian or we in this fraternity or that sorority or we came from this college or that college or we got this amount of money. They beating our asses because we black. And that's got to be the basis of our unity. All of this fighting, talking about what this one didn't do and that one didn't do. What didn't we do for each other? Why didn't we do for each other? That's what it's coming down to now. These people can't even feed their own people. Do you think they really care for us? Why don't we got our own things? We get on here and we complain about discrimination. Oh, the black brother quit Facebook because he said, I was being discriminated at Facebook. Why don't we got Black Book? All of these black people on Facebook, we could go to Black Book. And if we go to Black Book, we got so much influence. The other races are going to follow us. But we use our influence to help make other people rich. We use our rap music to help put our race down and make other people rich. No one else does that. We got so much influence in the world as black people. If we just start doing for ourselves, the other races are going to follow us. That's how much influence we got. We started wearing dreads, the other races started wearing dreads. We started sagging, the other races started sagging. But all we do is do negative shit. And we put up with this negative shit and we make excuses for each other. It's time to stop making excuses for brothers and sisters that don't want to do right. It's time that we start doing something for ourselves and stop complaining. These people ain't going to give us nothing. And all we're going to do is continue to complain. We've been saying the same shit generation after generation after generation. Do we really want our babies, when we're gone, to be saying the same shit we're saying now? Do we really want our babies, when we're gone, to be dealing with police brutality? To be dealing with going into Korean stores and Chinese stores getting hit over the head because they think you stealing? Only solution for us is to do for self and to unite. All this complaining and not wanting to take responsibility, fighting a system that wasn't designed for you in the first place. You don't keep bumping your head against a steel wall thinking it's going to change. That's what we're doing. And all these groups coming up, I'm going to change the system. I'm going to be a politician. No. Be the mayor, the congressman, the senator of black people. Be the doctor of black people. Be the engineer of black people. Come back. Do stuff for black people and black people. Let's support black people. Before you buy Nikes, buy a black shoe company. And if the design ain't right, and you know how to make designs, go help our brothers. Stop complaining and criticizing and say, hey, brother, that's a great idea. I can help you. I can help you make that better. And if someone wants to help you, accept their help. Man, I'm sorry, but, I just get pissed off seeing this shit on Facebook and people complaining. Man, let's unite and do for self, brothers and sisters.